Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another Tavern Brawl. This week's is super exciting. It's the Grand Tournament match featuring two pre-designed decks based on cards in the Grand Tournament's expansion, which hasn't even been released yet. One of the decks uses Inspire, so the more you use your hero power, the more you empower your cards to do certain new things. The other deck uses Jousting, where I believe you flip one of your cards, your opponent flips one of theirs, and depending on certain attributes of those cards, determines the outcome of the joust. So we'll get into these two new game mechanics now. We're going to hit Brawl. Very excited because we get to see some of the cool new cards in the expansion. I know a lot of people have already spotted a few of the cards on websites and stuff like that because all the cards have technically been revealed, but we'll talk through some of them and take a look at them with fresh eyes as we go into our first match.
Alleria versus Medivh.
Which of our valiant knights will be named champion today?
Let the game begin.
Alright, so it's Hunter versus Mage, by the way. Alleria versus Medivh. And wow, well, already we have Acid Maw. Whenever another minion takes damage, destroy it. Ooh, well that's rough. But it's a 7 for a 4-2. Each time you cast a spell this turn, add another random Hunter card to your hand. I feel like that's sort of later on when I have a more full hand. I probably don't need Hunter's Mark early on, so we're going to go ahead and do this. Let's see how well this turns out. Not the greatest, to be honest. Rhino captured Jormungandr. 5-9 for 7.
Hello, Wanderer.
Hello. Do I want tracking? Yeah, sure. I want tracking. Let's see what kind of cards we have. Snipe, okay. Deal 3 damage. Cobra Shot or Hunter's Mark. Oh well, Cobra Shot is 5. We're going with... let's go with Cobra Shot. Just for fun. Inspire, gain +1 health. The Bone Guard Lieutenant. This could be problematic. Nothing better to do than hero power unless I summon an animal companion. I feel like I might have to at this rate. I want some board presence. Okay, excellent. I have Misha. Everyone likes Misha. Whew.
One day, I'll be a real knight.
A lot of Inspire +1 attacks and +1 health coming on here. We can see a pattern. Battlecry deal 4 damage. Massive. Right, what do I do here? There's not a lot I can do. We're going to basically pass this turn. I'm going to try and play a whole bunch of games with Hunter and with Mage, by the way. And I believe I'll be splitting these into two. So if you're looking for the Inspire deck with the Mage, there's another YouTube video. The link to that is at the end of this one, where you'll be able to go and check that out. So make sure you do that. Okay, so here's a joust, guys, on the Armored Warhorse. Reveal a minion in each deck. If yours costs more, gain charge. Now, I don't know if mine would cost more, but I can take out the Evil Heckler straight away if it does. So let's try. Here comes the joust. Come on. Mine does cost more. Awesome. So that I've gained charge. We're going to take that guy out straight away. And we're leaving the lowly squire on the board. Now this lowly squire can end up being quite powerful if it stays alive for very long. This could end up being problematic. I feel like Unleash the Hounds might be a good card to play because of the Divine Shield plus the 1 health on this card. And then I can Arcane Shot the Lowly Squire as well. I can keep the Cobra Shot for another time. It looks like most of my cards cost more than his, so we're going to do that. So I'm going to hope that I will be able to deal a good amount of board control later on. Battle Cry. Reveal a minion in each deck. If yours costs more, gain Taunt and Divine Shield. Well, I guess we're doing that. Come on, Master Jouster. Let's go. Ooh! And it doesn't cost more. I don't have Taunt and Divine Shield. You win some, you lose some. Although you'd like to think in a Joust-themed deck. Wow, that's pretty good. Add a random spell to your hand. That is strong. Oh, and Circle of Healing was huge there. I might be in trouble. I might actually be in trouble. I think I may just have to play the Jormungandr and grovel. This isn't good. Wow, that's a new card. Polymorph Boar. Transform a minion into a 4/2 boar with charge. Haven't seen that before. That's incredibly frustrating. Board control is definitely his. God, he's getting so many cards out of that. Nexus Champion Sarad. Well, I am a little bit stuck right now, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Funnel cakes! Get your funnel cakes here!
Go Refreshment Vendor. Each time you cast a spell, it's going to add. I'm gonna have to use both of these. There's nothing else I can do.
Job's done.
What have I got? An oh, well, Explosive Shot is a really good card right now. I need to be able to survive one more turn, though. Man, I hated having to use both of those. Oh, man, and it's not going to even matter. He's got oil! What is with that? And we lose game number 1 with the Hunter. Alright, well, let's go again. Alright. We're in our second Hunter game now, guys. Remember, if you're wanting to watch the Mage matches from this week's Tavern Brawl, you can. At the end of this video, there's a link to watch all of them. Make sure you check that out as well. So I have a Hunter video and a Mage video in the Grand Tournament match. Ram Wrangler, really good if I have a Beast already. Starting off with an Arcane Shock ain't that great. I'm going to keep the Ram Wrangler because I think by the time I get to turn 5, I want to be able to have something on the board. Not the greatest, though, of starts here. Arcane Shot's going to be good to shut down those early game minions from Mage that potentially allow him to use his hero power twice a turn and all that kind of stuff.
Hello, Wanderer.
So, I've played 3 games with Mage already. No spoilers for what they are. You can watch the video yourself. And now we're going into game 2 for Hunter. I admittedly lost game number 1. So, hopefully, we can come back and win game number 2 here. Fingers crossed. Not the greatest hand to start off with, to be perfectly honest. Unleash the Hounds is not ideal, but I might have to use it. So that would be a good example of maybe using Unleash the Hounds and going 1, 2, 3 to avoid him adding health, because I can use the Arcane Shot to kill off the Lowly Squire. So we're going to do that. Let's try and deny the Inspire deck as much utility as possible. Only the Lowly Squire is left on the board, presumably wetting his pants.
Wanted, dead or alive.
Sense Demons? That's gotta be a useless card here. That's gotta be a useless card. Right. So I can Bear Trap and Arcane Shot this turn, I think. I'm not sure I want Arcane Shot just yet. No. Yeah, we're gonna Arcane Shot. Might as well avoid the damage if I can. I have a feeling Sense Demons is just a dead card, which is unfortunate. Acid Maw is so cool, but it's very, very, very flaky at 4/2 for 7 mana. He's trying to. He's gonna hit with the hero power. He's gonna hit with the minion. He's making some decisions. And there it is, Bear Trap. There's my 3/3. Reasonably useful. Oh good, and this allows me to summon a random beast with the Ram Wrangler. This is most excellent, so let's see what we get. Oh, Scavenging Hyena is most excellent. I didn't hit him there because that would get killed off, and that would go to 4/3, and then he could trade into it straight away. But we'll see what else we can do after that. So that was a reasonably okay trade. I mean, there are much better beasts to get than this. I'd much rather grab a King Crush, for example. Okay, he polymorph board his own Spell Slinger. Interesting. To get rid of that, he can definitely do that. Now the Ram Wrangler on 3/2. Fine. We're going to start with the King Elect. Come on! Mine does cost more, and I have gained a Master Jouster. Most excellent. We're also going to summon... Do I want Refreshment Vendor? I guess now is better than later, right? Random Beast Companion could be good, but I'll leave it for next turn. Let's bring things to a more level playing field. Now, if he plays something really powerful now, this is actually really good for me, because I can play Acid Maw and trade any one of these minions for whatever he's just played. So that's kind of what I'm hoping.
I am freed from the curse.
But he's got the 2/1 Divine Shield Knight, by the way, which is really dangerous. And Acid Maw, whenever another minion takes damage destroyed, it means that if his hero power hits me, things also die. So that's a massive, massive problem. So do we play that, or do we play Animal Companion? I feel like we go Master Jouster. Come on, Taunt and Divine Shield. Taunt and Divine Shield. North Sea Kraken. Delicious card. And as a direct result, we can start to get some damage done. Things are looking okay for Game 2 Hunter.
Let's negotiate. You can see.
Next is Campion Sarad. Very frustrating card to have to deal with, but I think generally speaking we're okay. He hasn't gotten rid of the Divine Shield on the Master Jouster. And that's a problem. Yeah, wow.
Well played.
And already giving up, getting a lot of value just from that Joust. Again, the new gaming mechanics being introduced from Blizzard here. The Inspire and the Joust can really swing games one way or the other. If you want to see how Inspire can swing games one way or the other, I mean, you can check out my first loss on the Hunter, but I'd much prefer you check out the Mage video. At the end of this one, there's a link to that. Ooh. Seems like I've got a bit of gold to play with as well. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Let's get into another game. Alright. Game 3 with Hunter.
Tremble before the might of the elves.
1-1 so far. Let's see if we can finish this off. I like Arcane Shot. lots of cards that pre-inspire are 2 health. Want to keep that there. Armored Warhorse is alright, and Animal Companion's okay. I'm okay to keep this hand. A lot of my late game cards are quite strong compared to the Inspire deck.
Hello, Wanderer.
So we'll see if the Jousts can win. Are we going with Freezing Trap? Yeah, let's go with Freezing Trap. An okay start so far.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Oh, that's useful. That's now become a 5-drop. I am pleased with that. Animal Companion. Misha? No, Huffer. Huffer okay.
Wanted, dead or alive.
Ooh, Solemn Vigil could be fun. Armored Warhorse, go! Wow. Well, that wins comfortably. And now he can play the 2-1 with Divine Shield again. Oh no, sorry, that's next turn. So he's got 4 mana now. Doing reasonably well. Arcane Shot. Oh, definitely Arcane Shot territory. Now that is... Oh, I've got double Arcane Shot. That's really nice. Right, how best to do this? I could unleash the hounds, hit 1 to there, and then use both Arcane Shots to clear the board. Is there a better way to do that? I mean, I kill... Yeah, I feel like that really keeps control. Because if this goes down to 1 health, then all his Inspire stuff is just great. We're going to try that. And see how it works. And admittedly, Solemn Vigil will have to wait, but it means that it's turn 5, and I've got him down to 15 health. That can't be bad. The question is whether I'll regret using those Arcane Shots. I can always use Tracking next turn if I need to. Okay, so that's a Solemn Vigil cost of 3. Ah, Moonfire. Not as good as Solemn Vigil. I think we go with that. Let's get some card draw and then see what else happens. Master Jouster. Tracking. Let's get some good cards out. The Skeleton Knight. Reveal a minion in each deck. If yours costs more, return this to your hand. Haven't really got to play the Skeleton Knight yet, so I'm going to keep that. Acid Maw has been of limited use to me, admittedly. And we'll go with Snipe to maintain board control. I hope I get the Master Jouster. That would be quite nice. There's a lot of jousty stuff coming up. Okay, I'm gonna have to use Cobra Shot, so I do beg your pardon. Or I can kill off the Tundra Rhino. No, I'm gonna use that. Alright, he's down to 10 health. The Hunter deck is looking okay at the moment. I'm wary of saying great. Okay. Need to be careful of him. I need Taunt and Divine Shield on this. Give me Taunt and Divine Shield. Come on. Yes! I needed that. And we'll play the King Alec as well. Because why not? Come on. Ooh, and another Joust. Ram Wrangler is excellent, provided I can keep a beast on the field. So, I'm threatening lethal right now with all the minions plus my hero power. This is looking reasonably good. Let's see what he opts to do first, though. He can, of course, take it out with his hero power first. And then it becomes an 8-8. But I will be able to take it out with King's Elec. I can also use, well, we'll see. Skeletonite as a potential finisher. Looks pretty nice. Oh wow, he's done that. Okay. Reveal a minion in each deck if yours costs more. Charge. Yep, we're gonna do that. And that way, if I get charged, I play the Ram Wrangler first. Do I win? I do win. Excellent. This is jousting at its finest. And I play the Ram Wrangler now. Ooh, what say you to Corehound? He has the... oh, I forget what it's called. The 5 mana card that deals 8 damage to one of my minions. Okay.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Alright, so he's gonna do that.
One day, I'll be a real knight.
Lowly Squire, fine. Uh-oh. Is that it? It might be it next turn. Battle Cry, deal 4 damage. Not gonna lie, that's pretty strong. He has to deal with this now. I could have hit him to face and threaten lethal with Tundra Rhino plus hero power, I guess. But he still has to get rid of both of those. If he has the 5 mana card, he can get rid of that. And then I put him on a 2-turn notice.
A new acquisition.
Okay, he's doing that to get the card, by the way, from the Nexus champion Sarad. And he's got it. Right. Hex. Rather annoying. Now, what do I play? We're going to play the Skeleton Knight. It's not the best play. I think I'd rather play the Captured Jormungandr. But I want to play the Skeleton Knight because I haven't had a chance to play it yet. Oh, look, they're cheering up there. It's a pretty exciting card. It's basically a see if I can play this again card. Also still threatening lethal with Tundra Rhino plus hero power, by the way. So I feel like that's okay.
One day, I'll be a real knight.
That's not taunt. That's still not taunt. Oh, he's gonna kill it off. Or is he? What's he doing? Frost Giant strong. He's killing off. Come on, Joust! Oh! And I do not win the Joust. That is the danger. Unfortunately, I'm going to be able to win with Tundra Rhino plus hero power. So there we go. GG. Alright, and we end up with 2 and 1. Using the Hunter deck with Alleria. Pretty happy about that. So, glad you guys were able to see that. There you go. Make sure, by the way, check out the Mage video. There is a separate video for the Mage class. I played 3 games with Mage and 3 games with Hunter. And they are separate YouTube videos. There'll be a link to that in the end credits. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be back with more Hearthstone Tavern Brawl action next week. Thank you for hitting subscribe, and extra special love. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit the like button and share it as well. That's it from me for now, guys. Have a good week, and we'll see you next time for more Tavern Brawl. Enjoy the expansion as well that comes out next week.